Good evening. Welcome to today's NGX daily market summary. If you are just joining the channel, thank you for joining. I do this at the end of the day's trading activities on the NGX. The NGX is the Nigerian equities market, the Nigerian stock market. So, thank you to everyone who takes out the time to like, to share, to subscribe. Importantly, and I need to start including this, put on your notifications so you have a bell like object. um, Put it on so that way whenever there's a new video, you get to know. Typically you have 2 to 3 videos out on this channel every day. 9:30 a.m. Nigerian time you have the pre-market video. 12:30 p.m. Nigerian time you have the midday video, and then this, which is usually the last video for the day, a summary of the day's activities. But as always, please note, nothing I say is financial or trading or personal finance advice. Please do your own research. So, how did the markets fare today? All share index fell by 0.32%. The index measures the average performance of stocks on the exchange. Some stocks will do better than the index, some stocks will do worse than the index. So, what firm led the gainers today? NCR. I did a bit of a technical analysis, fundamental analysis, I think, on NCR in the pre-market video for today. I don't get why this stock is rising. I think this stock, the bull run is overdue a pause or a correction. But I can be right and the market can be wrong. I can be wrong and the market can be right. You can be right, and if the market stays irrational, you lose your shirt. So NCR led the gainers today, up 10% to close at 37 naira 40 kobo. Royal Exchange, well, I say it's an insurance firm. I mean, it's a financial holding company. You could call it that way. Royal Exchange gained 7.57% to close at 1 naira 99 kobo a share. CI Leasing took third place, 6% gain to close at 5 naira 30 kobo a share. On the losing side of things, you have two firms down 10%. Nimed fell 10% to close at 4 naira 95 kobo. Omatek fell 10% to close at 1 naira 17 kobo. Tantalizers fell 9.75% to close at 2 naira 50 kobo a share. In terms of volume, Fidelity Bank led the way, 52.6 million shares traded today. Second place was FCMB, 30.3 million shares traded today. And then you have Tantalizers, third place, 29.7 million shares traded today. In terms of value, value is a worth of shares traded. GTCO led the pack, 2.15 billion naira worth of shares traded today. Fidelity Bank, second place, 1.03 billion naira worth of shares traded today. And then Zenith Bank, third place, 820 million naira worth of shares traded today. Now, this post goes up on my Substack by 5 p.m. West African time, and on the podcast by 7 p.m. West African time. West African time is Nigerian time, so just in case you're wondering what time zone is that, all links are in my bio. But if you can't find it, you can drop comments in the comment section and I would put you through. Now, before I go, I usually like to do this to capture as much recent information as possible. So I'm just going to dive briefly into both the corporate disclosure page and the TRW market list. So we see if there's anything one needs to know out of the blues, or anything that's happened just before we go. A few director dealings, nothing significant here, so we can close this. So let's go look at some of the names. Has this been refreshed? Yes. Airtel Africa, that's fairly large volume. I know, yes, 6,000, it's tiny, but it's large volume for that stock. So that's for Airtel Africa. And then you have, let's see, CAP 73 flat, QTX 3.2. Let's see where it trades at tomorrow. Enamel were flat. Is there anything out of ordinary that we need to see? Let's see Zenith Bank. I'm closely watching Zenith Bank. Zenith Bank still dipping 59. Is that a dip? No, that's an increase. Up 35 kobo. So let's see if we can crack the 60 naira baseline tomorrow. Tantalizers down, but still trading large volumes. Red Star flat 9.2, where Seplat flat at 5,809, but we've been seeing a few Seplat trades at 5.3 and some fraction. So let's see if that shapes out tomorrow as well. That's pretty much about it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for listening. I'll see you in tomorrow's pre-market video. Stay safe.